Good evening, everybody. My name is Toby Robinson, PE teacher and part athletic director with Mr. Blair. I'm going to start off with the PE awards first. We also have the after-school sports awards. Let me kind of take you through the process of this real quick. The PE teachers, 8th grade teachers get together and we say, all right, so we need to come up with some PE students of the year. What do we do? Well, first of all, who stands out? All right, so we make a list of, sometimes we get 15, sometimes we get 10, sometimes we get 3. This year we had about 10. Then we start whittling it down with, okay, what kind of characteristics do they have? Then we get down to about 5. And then we really get to the nuts and bolts. And it turns out that over the years we've all had them at some point. And we start finding those characteristical traits that stand out and exemplify exactly what it is that we try to pursue onto them for their personalities. And that is, in a weird way, it's kind of like teaching them like we're parents when we're teachers out here. And we want them to have character, we want them to have honesty, we want them to have integrity. And so we use those as a baseline, and then we whittle it down, we find our students, and we all agree upon it, it's unanimous, and we go from there. So that's kind of the process we go through in order to come up with these students. Now, with that said, I have 3 awards for the PE awards. Now, those 3 awards are going to 3 different people, but I do have a little blurb about them. I'm going to start with Vincent first, and we've all had the wonderful experience to have him in our classes. Mr. Murray really wanted to introduce him this evening, but he had a little trouble this evening, so he had to stay home. So he texted me really quickly what he wanted to say about Vincent. Come on up, Vincent. Quiet, humble, hardworking kid that always was there to offer help every day, and he competes with his heart. Vincent Cup. The next one is Allison. And Allison over here, she's an extremely hard worker. That's one thing we all agreed upon. She's confident, diligent in all that she does, and she's a great example for her fellow students. And she's really strong. Allison Chip. Well, then there's this third one for physical education. And Miss Bethke said it best when she said this evening that she is a great team player who always gives 100%. And I know it may be hard to believe, but this girl that you heard tonight by the name of Mouse actually has a first name. So I'm going to introduce her as Michelle, a humble perfectionist.
So I'm Larry Blair, I'm the co-athletic director with Toby, and we also teach PE. I'm going to present the awards for the after-school sports program. We had 2 recipients this year. We try to give these awards to the kids that have come up from multiple sports. We have 5 different seasons here at Kennedy, and it's getting harder and harder to find kids who will play multiple sports because there's so many club sports out there now. And the kids that are very talented, the coaches find them and they want them to just do that one sport at the club level. So sometimes nowadays we don't even get some of the best athletes in the school. But we have 2 here tonight that helped us this year and played a lot of sports, and we really appreciate it. The first one played 4 sports this year. Out of our 5 seasons, played 4 of our sports. Was on the cross-country team, was on the track team, on the soccer team, and probably excelled the most on the wrestling team, where he really pushed himself at the end of the season with a great partner, and ended up being a league champion and co-captain. Sasan Hashimi. The next one played 3 sports this year, although I know she played other sports in her 6th and 7th grade years. She has played basketball here at Kennedy. This year she was on the cross-country team, track team, and our 8th grade girls volleyball team, which actually won 3 years in a row, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. She was a starter on that team. And quite simply, she's the best long-distance runner we've ever had at Kennedy. She holds almost every record. She has all the records except one. I'll explain that in a minute. But Going into the county final this year, she had every record. She had the 6th grade girls mile record, the 7th grade girls mile record, the 6th grade 800, the 7th grade 800, and the 8th grade 800. All she lacked was the 8th grade mile. And she's getting ready to run. And unfortunately for Kelly, before her race, they ran the county 6th grade girls mile, and Jessica Kane, the 6th grade girl at Kennedy, broke her 6th grade record. 2 races later, Kelly won the 8th grade mile. So she was about 15 minutes away from holding all 6 records at one time. Jessica stole the record. I guess she was pretty upset because she ran a 5 minute, 17-second mile, which is... It's not only a school record, it's also a Santa Clara County record for the fastest mile ever run by any girl in this family.
Now we'll probably have a bit of a crowd coming up. I'm Jason Onke. I'm the assistant principal.